Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to hang out here with me today. It's Storytime Collab time, so I hope you guys are ready for another story about Fayfee and myself. Just a note before we start, if you have taken part in Fayfee's giveaway, so in her last video she did a giveaway of this savings challenge for Storytime Collab as well. She is having a little trouble filming, finding time to film recently, so she has not gotten a chance to announce the winner. However, we have already drawn the winner, so I will put the winner's name up here right now. If you are the winner, please contact me over either on Etsy or my email. My email address is in the description below, and let me know that you're the winner of this of Fayfee's video, and I will give you an emoji to edit in your original comment in Fayfee's video so that I can verify you're the correct person, you're the winner, and let me know your address and I'll send this out to you. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's do our Storytime Collab. And guess what, guys? I am not ready. I did not get ready my scratcher. Give me 1 minute. Okay, that wasn't 1 minute. That was like a second. Alright, so I think for today, while I'm telling my story, I'm going to be scratching off 2 circles today. So let's hope the amounts are not really high. I do have some extra money here. So in case you're wondering, the money I used to scratch this will it actually comes from my rollover money from the previous week. So yeah, I mean, why not, right? Why not use the rollover money? Okay, so let's see. Today, so basically my stories are in the phases of Fayfee growing up. So I've told you guys a story about my labor, okay, and also a time when she was an infant going to be toddler, and how she fell off the chair, right, without me looking, without my noticing. So today I'm gonna go a little bit further when she was about maybe 3 years old. Yeah, around 2 to 3. Okay, when she just learned how to talk. However, she didn't have a lot of words to express herself yet, and back then I wasn't working, so I was on leave, and I thought I love reading, so I would want my kids to foster that love for reading as well. So I wanted to, okay, let me scratch, okay, while I talk. So I wanted to bring her to the library, and I did. So I brought her to the library, and back then she obviously didn't know how to read. However, she did have an interest in books, and she also liked looking at picture books, pointing out stuff in the pictures, pointing out things that she knew about. And yeah, so I brought her to the library one day, and she went around. So she was very amazed by the library. I believe that was her first time in the library. She basically ran from aisle to aisle, from shelf to shelf, and she just went to grab books, okay, like random books. It was the children's section, so a lot of the books that she grabbed were picture books, right? And what she did was she grabbed one book, passed it to me, basically asking me to hold it, while she went over to another shelf, she took another book, and then she sauntered her way to a seating area. It's like a beanbag on the floor kind of area. She sat down and she started reading. However, okay, let me vacuum this up first. Okay, so by the way, it's 10 and 6, so it's $16. So at that time, she didn't know how to read, and she couldn't recognize words at that time. She might be able to make out letters like A, B, C, D. However, she didn't know, like the actual words, right? So I thought she would be looking at the pictures and like pointing out stuff to me as she usually did at home. She flipped open the first page and she started babbling. Like, she literally put her finger to the words of the book, and she started going blah, 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 with there were no words, right? There were no logical words. There were no legible words. It was just blah, 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 blah. So she had tones, she had intonations, she had pitches, right? High pitch and low pitch. It was really, really cute. I wished I had the mind, you know, to actually tape it like film it down, but I didn't. So she was babbling, and at the top of her voice, mind you, okay, and it was the library. Now granted, the children's section is usually a little bit noisier than the other sections, which is fine, but she was literally shouting at the top of her voice, babbling, okay, and people started looking over. So originally I got a little embarrassed, right, a little shy about this entire thing, and I reached over and I tried to, you know, distract her a little bit by pointing to the picture and asking her, oh look, Fayfee, what is this? And she paused, looked at me for a moment, and continued babbling. So she went blah 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 blah. And it was so funny because after that day, you know, we came home and my mom came for a visit. I was telling her about this, and she started laughing uncontrollably. So after she managed to stop laughing, right, I asked her why are you laughing, what is so funny, right? And she said, you know what, I didn't tell you this, but when you were that age, okay, when you were like 3 to 4 years old and you couldn't read as well, you did exactly the same thing. So you went to the library. Not only did you grab picture books, you actually went over to the teenage section. So the teens section and the children's section were next to each other. You actually went to the teens section, grabbed a novel, okay, a teenage novel, and you started babbling to that. And when I tried offering you a picture book, you know, in place of that novel, you refused to let go of that novel, and you insisted reading every single word in that novel, in that book, but there were no words. So I started laughing as well, and my mom said, well, that's interesting, you know, your daughter is exactly like you. And I just thought this was really, really interesting. This was really interesting. I would remember this, you know, for the rest of my life, because I have never felt, you know, that Fayfee took after me. Like, okay, maybe she learned, you know, my bad traits, like being impatient and you know, a little bad-tempered sometimes, okay, stubborn, you know, inflexible. However, she does have other traits which did not come from me as well, and it's nice to know that well, she is like me, you know, in a certain way, and this is in a rather amazing way, don't you think so? Like, I did not know this happened to me. I had no idea. My mom did not mention this to me while I was growing up, all the way until now, and until that day, right, when I told her what Fayfee did. So apparently my mom ended with, oh, you know what, actually when you were babbling in the library, so she was telling me this, when you were babbling in the library, I tried to stop you. Okay, I tried to say, you know, the library is a quiet place, you have to keep quiet, you have to whisper. And then this lady came to me and told me that, no, let her talk. This is the way she learns. This is how she learns the language. Let her talk. It's okay, we're not bothered by her volume, right? Just let her talk. And my mom did. So I didn't really ask Fayfee to lower her volume. I did try to distract her, right? But yeah, she didn't fall for it. So I just let her continue, and after she finished babbling about that picture book, we just left. So yeah, I thought that was a really interesting story, and I hope you guys enjoyed that story. So I scratched $16, $5, $10, $12, $14, $16. This will go into my travel envelope, which is not with me now. I'm always not prepared, guys. Why? I guess I'm always so eager to start filming that I don't prepare my stuff. Okay, so anyway, I will put this in my travel envelope or my vacation envelope. And yeah, just another reminder for those of you who are interested, this is a freebie created for the collab. Okay, it's available in my Ko-fi link. please go ahead. It's in the description below. Feel free to print it out, download it, print it out for yourself. You have 3 different mini challenges here, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. So, you know, it's to signify Fayfee and myself. And yeah, that's it. A short and sweet video. I hope you know you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.